Hey, it's me, Tot or Tales of Taylor for Long, and I'm starting a new little series here, showcasing my pickups and growing my game collection, and just documenting my journey. So I guess welcome to the first episode. We do gotta go back a little bit late last year on Black Friday, because I went, game hunting. And my first stop was Game Over Video Games. Oh boy, where they had a good sale going.
This is a good camera angle. Currently, I'm 3 miles away from Game Over Video Games, and also, I'm awake at 7:30 a.m., which is crazy, because that is, I'm an epic gamer, and I should not be awake this early. 50% off on all used video games, so we're gonna see what that actually means, because I don't know if they raised any of the prices just to make them half off. I'm 15 minutes early, which is, I feel like that's not bad for a Black Friday day. I'm not really living in the generation of great Black Friday days anyway. I think those days have come and gone. It's more like Black Friday month, it feels like, because all of the deals have been just going on.
Okay, I know what I'm trying to say here, but I did a bad job of it. Black Friday just ain't what it used to be. There's not enough deal busters in stores, and there's too many subpar online deals going on the full month. But I digress. Maybe you found some good deals for your Black Friday last year, and it was good for you, and maybe I'm just stupid. But if it was good for you, let me know what your Black Friday experience was like down in the comments. Anyways.
Also, oh my god, I literally look like the type of guy that's about to go buy retro video games. Well, I'm excited to see what I can find. I'm hoping they have some Dreamcast games. That would be nice.
Yeah, speaking of Dreamcast, I've been trying to slowly build up my Dreamcast library again, and I actually did get to pick up some Dreamcast stuff, which I'll show later off in this episode.
Wait, is that? Oh no, okay. Dang. Oh man, I thought I was gonna know somebody here. I guess this would be the type of people, my type of people, right? They're the people that were waking up. Well, no, that's not my type of people. It's people who are coming out to buy retro video games, which is my type. Unless they're here as resellers, then that's not my people. I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect. So I did also just read that it is any game that's regularly priced at $50 or less counts towards it being 50% off. So if there's a game that's $60, a retro game that's $60, it will not be $30. It will instead be $60. But I didn't read that part in the fine print. But still, that's okay. $50 retro games for $25 is something that I am 100% down for.
All right, enough yapping. I'm going in. I'm going to the store.
Morning.
So as I went in, my eye was on, like, obviously the retro video games that were about 30, 40, 50 bucks to get a great deal. And immediately I found a copy of Radiant Historia on the DS, not the 3DS, because I actually have an empty case for that game. Fans of this channel might remember that I have lots of empty game cases. So this normally $50 game I got to get for $25 thanks to their awesome deal, so this was a really good pickup. Nothing feels better than completing a game. This is nice. This had crazy sun damage on it. Also, this was $60, so it's not half off. Darn. Oh my gosh, does anybody remember Tack and the Power of Juju, I think it was? My brother and I played that, the first one, I remember. We played that one a lot, but never played this one. Honestly, the GameCube games were kind of lackluster. Oh, but I do see some Dreamcast stuff. Wow. Power Stone 2. I freaking loved that game. And one day I do want to get a copy of it complete in case, but this is way too expensive right now. I'm a gamer on a budget. Sadly, all the Dreamcast games were a tad too much for a good deal. If some of y'all know me, you know that I'm an idiot, and I also love Wii games. I actually have like 400 to 600 Wii games, somewhere in there. And you know what? I'm proud, okay? I'm a proud wiener. Okay, listen, don't judge me, okay? You wouldn't understand why I'm looking at these games, and also, yes, I'm going to buy them. Oh god, be honest, chat, am I cooked? Oh yeah, they also had this scrap table of systems that were quote-unquote broken, and sometimes I can fix systems, so I found a Wii, and it says there's a disc stuck. At least that's what I assumed, so I kind of want to find out what it is, so for $30, I'll take the gamble. And stay tuned, because I am going to open it up and you'll see what's inside. Oh boy, I hope it's not disappointment. After that, I locked in and slapped my phone in my pants, and here's what I got.
What did I get? What did I get? For a grand total of $95.24, I got a couple of decent things. One thing that is particularly nice is this Wolverine on SNES, $15. because it was 50% off, so I thought that that was nice. I did grab the Wii games. I got Pets Dogs 2. I got Pets Cats 2. And I did pick up the Namco Museum remix. I just don't remember seeing one so from my collection, so I just decided to go ahead and get it. And then I did go ahead and get, you know, just an Xbox One X and just a Wii. They're both defective. The Wii says that there's a game disc in the disc drive. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna risk it all and try and get it. And the most expensive thing that I got was Radiant Historia. Pretty nice little haul.
So after Game Over Video Games, I headed to a couple of other stores with nothing really in them until I stopped at a Goodwill on a whim. Now, I'm typically not in this area, and honestly, I haven't really found anything that cool at Goodwill in a little while, so yeah. But, man, I freaking hit the jackpot walking in here. You can kind of tell I'm not really crazy comfortable filming in public right now, but man, I filled my cart up.
If I wasn't recording anything. Kind of speechless right now because I typically don't get this lucky at Goodwill. I can't wait to look closer at all the Transformer stuff too. Oh man. I mean, you can't make this up. Look at this. This is insane. Okay, so I just want to talk about my general thoughts about what just happened in that Goodwill and kind of just tell you what happened also. So I walked in, and typically whenever I walk into Goodwills, the first thing that I check is behind the counter to see if they have any like higher priced items that might be worth buying, whatever. But they had these two showcases next to the register, and the showcases were open, and inside were about 5 of those Transformers toys. So I grabbed 2 of them because I was like, oh, these are the old ones. This isn't just like re-nostalgia packaging. This is 1985 actual Transformers toys. So in box. So I was like, okay. So I picked up 2 of them, and then I went and got a cart. As I got a cart, a person walked into the store and like saw what I was holding, and I went back to the Transformers stuff and just started putting all of them in my cart. In a weird way, I felt bad for me gathering all the stuff, but in the same breath, I found it all at the store. I purchased it all. Yeah, of course I feel bad that I bought literally all of it, but at the same time, I mean, it's so rare when you find an actual gold mine of epic goodness at a Goodwill. So anyways, I put all this stuff in my cart, and then I was like, okay, well, you know, now I'll continue to look around the store. So I then went to check the toy section, and as I got to the toy section, I saw all of those red toys. I don't remember the name of them, but there was a lot of them, and they were also old toys in box. I don't know if they were even worth getting, but I got them just for the sake of getting them, because I like having old toys. I'm an older person, and I am blinded by nostalgia, and I want to have them, so I bought them. Then I finally ended my search in the Goodwill when I went by the book section and the DVD section, and on top of one of the shelves, for some reason, there was more Transformers toys in box. So I got like 4 or 5 right at the end, and that was my journey as I stood in line with my cart absolutely filled to the brim of Transformers stuff. One of the people was like, they were like, oh, you could open up your own store with all that stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do. Okay, it took me like an hour, but I found my tri-wing screwdriver, so now let's open it up and see what's inside. You know, I'm thinking it says disc stuck. I don't know if there's actually a disc in there. I can't see. I'm thinking it might just be the disc drive is just stuck or messed up. Moment of truth. Okay, so it just means that something was stuck in here. Something is wrong with this that's making the Wii not
do something correctly.
Oh well, I don't want to put this back together.
So about a weekish later, I went to a new mall with Ashley, and we went into this really nostalgic-esque store and found something pretty cool. I'm a Sonic fan, and I like Rouge the Bat, and this is a good-sized plush, and come on. All right, can you blame me?
Are you gonna hold my hand, or are you gonna hold my hand?
I'm busy. This is heavy, so like, you know?
Also in that same mall, we found ourselves at a GameStop, and I did find a decent game for a good price. Next, we went to a half-price books, and I'm just glad that they still let me in their doors, okay? After all the things I've found rummaging through their trash. Anyways, I did find a few things in the store and purchased them with money.
Some Pokemon books and Sailor Moon DVDs. And I'm gonna check the price of this.
Yeah, it was way too expensive, so we left. All right, now fast forward, it's 2025, and I didn't de-age, I just shaved, okay? And GameStop gave me something special. Well, I asked if I could have it, so I'm going to go pick it up.
And I'm pretty lucky because they have something for me that you can't normally buy in the stores. So, it's not something I gotta dig in the trash for, which is, you know, that's a bonus. I got them in the back there.
There she is, Iono and her beautiful luster. I freaking, man, I just love her, dude. She's my profile picture for everything, dude. Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram now. And then we've got our main man in over here with Zorwork, looking very cool. Yeah, this was obviously promotional for the set Journey Together, which is one of my new favorite sets. It's just phenomenal. But yeah, we got the Lily one, and we also got Hop. So we got all 4 of these posters. They were going to throw them away, and she was nice enough to just give them to me, although I would have jumped into the dumpster either way. Also, Iono, look at her. She's perfect. Love her. Yeah, Iono is my profile picture for, like, everything on my channel. I mean, I should say my other channel, which has kind of become my new main channel. I even changed the name of my other channel to Tales of Taylor, and this one is now ToT's Collection. This one used to obviously be Tales of Taylor, but yeah, I switched them because that one kind of became the main channel. So if you're ever hankering for more of me, I've got some absolutely incredible Pokemon videos on that channel, and lots of new stuff coming to it soon. I'm always working on big videos for that channel, and it's been a blast. Anyhow, I made my way out onto the Epic Gamer Hunt once again, and I found myself at a Goodwill, and...
Oh god, we'll see if there's anything in there. Probably not, though.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Oh, hold on. I may have found some stuff.
I got a few games, actually. I bought a couple of those, and it cost me $27. I picked up Little Big Planet. It was the cheapest of the games. It was $2.99, and I mean, that's not bad. It is the Game of the Year edition also, which... that's good. So $3 for a game that I think typically costs like $15. I didn't know what game was in here, and I was just gonna leave because I assumed it was a Madden, but it's actually Skyrim Special Edition on the X-Bone, and then Star Wars Force Unleashed on PS3, which also was $5, which, you know, again, it's not a bad price, considering, you know, it's not like I'm paying for how much it's actually worth, which I think is not that much. I think it's like a $10 game, but hey, Epic. Ooh woo nuzzle wuzzle. I just realized it added up to $27 because I also bought a big picture. Because one of my first jobs was the San Diego Zoo, and that whole picture is a big old San Diego Zoo portrait painting. So I wanted it.
So about a week after this, I found out about a new game store that opened up. So I went to check it out, and I even traded in some stuff to the store. They were super cool, and I actually got a few things from them that I'll show you here in a little bit. So shout out to the store Culture Shock. All right, so from Culture Shock, here's one of the things that I did buy you. I think I actually recorded it in the store. But yeah, Link to the Past 4 swords. You can even see the old price tag on it too, which is pretty cool. And I got, I believe, three other games. I got Evolution and Evolution 2. I did mention earlier, I've been trying to build up my Dreamcast collection again. So yeah, this was really cool. I've actually never played Evolution 2, but I have played the first one, and I remember really enjoying them. So I can't wait to take a nice nostalgic trip again. And speaking of a nostalgic trip, Gauntlet freaking Legends, dude. Oh man, I remember playing that multiplayer with my cousins a lot in the past. Oh yeah, here's that Wolverine Super Nintendo game. I actually still haven't gotten a chance to plug this in and play it out, but oh man, that LJN logo, that's sure reassuring, right? Okay, so this is Dreamcast stuff that I actually bought online from a friend. See, the Evolution 1 and 2 and the Gauntlet Legends, I tweeted out that I bought them, and this person online was like, hey, I have some Dreamcast stuff that I'm selling, so do you want to buy it? And I was like, well, I guess it depends on what you have, but maybe. And one of the things was this really nice see-through red controller, and I also got 2 VMUs, a green one and a blue one. All colors I didn't have, so you know, I just want to have them all because they're pretty. And then I bought 4 games from him. I did get Carrier on Dreamcast, which I remember seeing that game everywhere in like all the used video game stores. This game though, holy crap, Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage. I cannot freaking wait to play this. I've always wanted to play this game, and I'm a huge Berserk fan. Man, that manga changed my life, dude. It's just incredible. It's an absolutely phenomenal read, and yeah, good. There's our boy Guts, man. I just can't wait to play that. Anyways, then I got Spawn in the Demon's Hand. I've never played this game, never ever played it, so I am excited to add it to my Dreamcast library and check it out when the time is right. And then also got Space Channel 5, yeah, a Dreamcast classic, which I didn't have, so I'm glad that I have it now in my collection. So shout out Common Collecting. Thank you again for letting me buy some of your stuff. All right, I'm sure you want to see like some of the, obviously all those Transformers and other things that I got from the Goodwill. So I didn't actually see too much of what is in this box, but we've got some books here, which are pretty cool. Some very nostalgic looking, some kids books it looks like, which is pretty neat. And then we've got some toys, and I'll be honest, I don't really know anything about Transformers or a lot of the toys that I bought. All I knew is that they're old toys in box, and when I see something like that, I'm gonna buy it because I know that it's worth it. Look at this though. I mean, that's pretty cool. I wish I knew more about Transformers. I just don't. And there's a lot of stuff in here. It's pretty neat. I mean, again, Goodwill, dude. I cannot believe I found this stuff at freaking Goodwill, man. Oh, also, so there's 4 of these boxes of Robo Machines. I have zero clue what they are, but holy crap. These things actually look really awesome. These look like some like mech anime looking thing. I don't know. So yeah, and even the price tag is like not from America, so I don't know how these ended up in freaking Goodwill, dude. And then here's all the mask stuff. Now look, I'm old, but I'm not that old. I don't know anything about mask. I believe it was like a competitor to G.I. Joe. But it is, I mean, I went through all the toys. I've opened up all the boxes, and man, they're really cool. Like, the stuff that those toys can do is just awesome. Oh, also, Switch 2 is basically out tomorrow for me. I may do like a midnight stream on twitch.tv/TalesOfTaylor, just playing around with the system and seeing what it's all about. But anyhow, that's going to do it for this first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Have a good smile for no reason, and I'll catch you in the next one.